Hi, welcome to Bear Witness. I'm Robert Bettis. Let's jump into the animal of the day today. That's a mouthful, right? Animal of the day today. Day today. Wow, that's a lot. Anyway, let's head over to Africa. So today, we will be talking about the African elephant. With a height reaching up to 17 feet and a weight gaining up to 7 tons, this animal is far from small. A little fun fact is that they are a pachyderm, which means they have tough skin. Another animal that is a pachyderm is the hippopotamus. Think about when these hippos fight. They come out bleeding. They fight with their mouths because they have these long teeth. So can you imagine how sharp those teeth have to be to puncture the skin of one another? That's some sharp teeth. That's a weapon in itself. Coming back to the elephant, we talked about its weight. Let's talk about what it eats. The African elephant is a herbivore, which means it eats plants, no meat. They eat roots, grass, fruit, and bark. An adult elephant can eat up to 300 pounds in one single day. Honestly, I think my spirit animal is an elephant. That's just me being honest. Let's talk about where you can find these elephants. Obviously, the African elephant, you can find it in Africa. I know it sounds a little weird for me to say that, but some people might think, okay, where exactly in Africa or stuff like that. African elephants roam. So you'll find them in one part, and they do this circle rotation going from waterhole to waterhole, led by the female elephant, which is called a cow. Now, the females, or the cows, will travel in a group of just females and their young. The males, or the bulls, tend to roam on their own. Once mating season comes around, the male will come, find its female of a pack, mate with them, and then roam off again. Talking about its mating season, let's branch off into the pregnancy of an elephant. The female elephant has the longest pregnancy period of any other mammal on Earth. It is pregnant for 22 months. This poor mother will carry their baby for 22 months. This is crazy. Females give birth to a calf every 2 to 4 years. When a calf is born, it already weighs 200 pounds and stands 3 feet tall. This is a heavy baby. Let's hop into some facts about these awesome mammals. The African elephant is the largest mammal on Earth. It is slightly larger than its Asian cousin, which is the Asian elephant. If you didn't know, you can find them in Asia. The way that you can tell these two elephants apart is that the African elephant has larger ears, and they kind of represent the continent of Africa, which is ironic because they live in Africa. On the other hand, the Asian elephant has smaller, rounder ears. I think this is really cool. These facts represent two different kinds of elephants. And for someone who doesn't really understand animals, they're going to think, oh, an elephant's an elephant. Well, no, because if an elephant was an elephant, they would look identical. But they don't. The only way you can tell them apart is by their height, just by a little bit, and their ears. It's like a twin. You wouldn't say it's the same person. Yeah, they look the same, but their fingerprints are different. Even identical twins, their fingerprints are different. Well, with the African and Asian elephant, the ears are their fingerprints. Let's branch off of the ears. Let's talk about something else on this elephant. Its trunk. This trunk, you could think of it as a long nose. They use their trunks for smelling, just like we do. We use our nose to smell, but this is where it gets different. They also use it for breathing, trumpeting, drinking, and grabbing things. I am sure all of y'all have heard them trumpet either in real life or on TV or a movie or anything. And I know y'all have seen them grab things with their trunks. And if you haven't seen them drink, it's pretty cool because they will suck up the water through their nose and they will put it into their mouths and they'll drink it that way. It's easier for them to do that than to try to get all the way down to drink. They don't have to get on the floor, they don't have to lay down, they use their trunk. They also use their trunk to bathe. They will suck up the water through their trunk, and instead of putting it in their mouth, they'll spray it over them. This cools them down from the African heat. This also gets rid of all the flies and bugs that have been on there. You will see them submerge themselves all the way into the water also, if it's really, really hot. Then they get out and they roll in mud. This technique is used as a natural sunblock and to prevent getting more ticks and bugs and parasites on their skin. This trunk alone has about 100,000 different muscles in it. This is why an African elephant can use their trunk for multiple things. Any elephant at that can use their trunk for multiple things because of all these muscles in it. Think about your body. It has all these different muscles to function. Me doing this requires muscles. My hands moving a muscle. Me doing this is my brain telling my body, oh, I remember this. It's called muscle memory. Even that name has muscle in it. Everything using their body has muscle in it. That is astonishing. Let's talk a little bit about the tusk of the African elephant. Both males and females, or bulls and cows, have tusk. They use their tusk for digging into dirt to search for food, water, and scraping bark off of trees. These tusks are also used as a weapon. When a male is going to fight another male for its territory, mainly to get the chicks, to breed with the ladies, to find its girlfriend, they will use this weapon. It's very sharp and it's very strong. The sad thing about this is that this is the reason why elephants are poached. If you don't know what poaching is the illegal kill of an animal just for what it has on its body. An elephant's tusk is made out of ivory, which will go for a lot of money around the world. But the elephant is the only thing being poached. A rhino is the same thing. They will be poached for their horn because in other places they think that it's going to help cure cancer or disease or stuff like that. They will kill them or tranquilize them, cut the horn off and leave them. Sharks. People will go fishing for them. Cut the fins off, which is the two sides and its dorsal fin, and throw the rest back into the ocean. Without these fins, the shark is useless. People don't comprehend what that means. I'm not against fishing. I was raised fishing all the time. The lips of the fish are numb to them. They do not feel it. If you're gonna fish, do it right. There's game and warden for a reason. They are the cops of the animals. So that's why you have to get a fishing license or a hunting license, and you can only catch a certain amount per day or per year. Fishing has its seasons, and the reason why you see less and less fish, or somebody's like, man, the fishing isn't that good today, you're overfishing. Follow what the book says. Game wardens know what they're doing, and if you are illegally fishing without your license, or you are poaching sharks, that's a big fine, even prison time. Sad, man. The IUCN Red List status has considered this species vulnerable. Their current population is increasing. This is good news. That means not a lot of elephants are being poached or killed, and they're actually thriving in their habitat. An African elephant can live for 70 years in the wild. In conservation, they can live a little bit longer. Again, because they have medicine, because they know for sure there's going to be food and water every day, and they're going to be well taken care of. Back in the wild, they have to go search for their water, go search for their food. If they get sick, well, there's nothing you could do. But their population is increasing, which means is that the mating has been successful, their births have been successful and they're prospering. I hope they keep prospering so my kids and their kids' kids can know what an African elephant sounds like and looks like. Not just in a zoo or in conservation, but in the wild too. I'm Robert Bettis. This is Bear Witness. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.